Today we go inside the Michigan DUI playbook, as we discuss how to make a dynamic opening statement, which sets the tone for winning a drunk driving trial. The prosecutor gets to present their opening statement first, which will essentially be a preview of the evidence that they will present. A play-by-play of the police report. An effective opening statement by the defense will focus on standard of proof, the prosecutor's burden, and anticipated issues with the evidence which the defense will bring out. It's important to maintain and remind the jury that the client is completely innocent unless the prosecutor crosses the finish line of proof. It's also good to lead with the bad. There's nothing to hide. There's going to be evidence that makes the client sound guilty, that's why they were charged. Sounding guilty is not enough. Prosecutor needs to prove it. Depending on the facts of the case, it may be best to preview the defense and or issues with the prosecutor's case in the opening statement. Sometimes it's best to stay more vague, and let the case play out with cross-examination, as you don't want to make promises you can't keep, which a jury may hold against you in your closing remarks. As a former prosecutor, I know this trick all too well. A prosecutor presents their case with the assumption the defendant is guilty. They are sitting here, they hired an attorney, who we call a defense attorney. They must have done something wrong. The prosecutor then presents evidence to support that assumption. This is called shifting the burden of proof. It's so important to call the prosecutor out on this, and make the jury aware of this dynamic, which will play out at trial. When it comes time to making your closing remarks, remind the jury again of how this played out, and discuss that the burden never shifted, and it was never met by the prosecutor. Here are 3 things that a prosecutor will try to brush over during their case, and it's important to set the stage to get to the ultimate goal of a not guilty verdict.